Is this the year? Is this the year where he gets it done?
Yeah, Tomlin doesn't have one, huh?
Mm-mm.
That's strange to me. We talked about this before. I think the Super Bowl year they gave it to Harbaugh.
Right.
Because that was more surprising what he did with the Ravens, because we went to the playoffs the year prior with Tomlin.
And then the 8-8 year with Duck.
He was there. He just needed to make the playoffs, probably.
He just needed one more win, and that would have got it over the hump.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm trying to find
who won it that year. That wasn't McDermott, was it?
Does he have one?
I don't think he had one. Let me check. I don't think he has one.
Stefanski won last year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find these odds, dude. I lost them. I was right on. I was on it for all of them. Rookie of the year and everything.
Come on, man. Get the thing going the right way, man. Jeez.
I'm sorry. This might take me a while to try to find here.
Hey, man, get it together. As long as you ain't falling over, we good today, Deke. I don't care how long. Take your time, baby. Take your time.
No, we're good. We're good. I'm back.
All right. I ain't gonna have me there for the first half, but
I don't know if they have it, actually. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I don't think they have Coach of the Year odds.
Weird. Yeah, and you're right.
No, they don't. They just have Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah,
you know how
Sean McDermott doesn't have one either. He doesn't have a Coach of the Year.
You know how we were talking about Comeback Player of the Year and thinking of players who would qualify?
Dude.
We forgot about Burrow.
Yeah. Well, Burrow, Dak, and you named another guy earlier when you were just talking. Oh, my goodness.
Odell? We were talking about Odell.
Odell was another
he's kind of in the top 12.
It was somebody. Oh, my man. I'm drawing
George Kittle.
No, it wasn't him.
Bosa's a good call.
It wasn't Bosa. Man.
Jameis Winston's a good call.
Jameis, that was the one, because I said, for me, I thought of him like Tannehill. And I could easily see that happen. Where he just, same style of player, but he cuts the turnovers down and he goes for 30 and 20. Not 30 and 30 or 30 and 10.
They got Michael Thomas in this, like in the top. That's probably top 13 or 14.
Though. He's missed. I mean, you think about the past year and a half now, he's missing.
But he's already going to miss 6 games.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem with his case.
You're right.
Top 3 for Coach of the Year. I got to throw Tomlin in it. I got to. If we're going to have as good of a record as I say. I mean, with how we started last year, he probably could have been a front runner. But then how we finished, it was like, even though we, 12-4, we won the division. That's probably why people fell off a little bit from Tomlin. But if we finish 13-4, win the division, we're like the 1 or 2 seed, you have to put him in the mix then. I'm trying to think of new coaches. Because Stefanski won last year. He was the one that was able to like revive the Browns.
And they said 2019 was horrible because that was the Lamar Jackson year. Yeah, Brendan Yelich, shout out to you for that. Yeah, that definitely was. Because that was the year when Lamar got the MVP regular season and stuff. And they had like all those like records, and there was 16, 17 people in the Pro Bowl or something nuts. Yeah.
So he has 2.
Yeah, they said that he wanted
That's
to
crazy.
get 19.
That's what I mean. With Tomlin not having one, him having 2, that just doesn't really add up. Because I'd have Tomlin as a better coach than that.
I agree. Another name we forgot for comeback player of the year, they're throwing Bud Dupree in there as well. Actually, Trina Stowe Diva says Bud Dupree for potential comeback player of the year. I know
he had a good year last year though before he got hurt. That's a tough thing.
But he's come back from the ACL though. That's the thing as well.
He would have to go off.
Now Stephanie thinks he's going to go all the way off. She thinks he's going to have one of them like all time like sack record type seasons.
She was pissed we lost him.
Yeah, she was pretty upset, man. So, and I'm a Bud Dupree guy. I don't know if because the record's 22. Well, you got the extra game. But I don't know how you feeling right now coming back from the knee. So, I don't know.
Does Sean McVay have one?
I thought he did. That's the real question. Like,
I don't know if he has one.
Recently has one, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of teams that...
Because McDermott doesn't have one. If McVay doesn't have one, that's super interesting. Coach T doesn't have one. Does Andy Reid have one?
He did win one, 17.
Okay, so McVay has one. What about Andy Reid?
Oh, he has to have one.
I would think he would, right?
If not the Chiefs, probably a season with the Eagles.
Philly, right? One of them years.
Yes, 2002 though. It's been a while.
Whoa.
So maybe
that's a long time. All right.
I just feel like if he hasn't won it yet with the whole Mahomes thing,
it ain't gonna happen. Yeah. I can see
it's like Belichick's not winning. It goes back to even Jordan too. Jordan's not winning MVP year in and year out. LeBron. I think they want to give it to the coach that's like turning things around,
or
has the best story. Like that's why Stefanski won. Like that's why McVay won in 17. Completely like turned the Rams around.
True, very true. So what were your 3 then?
I'm kind of leaning McVay. Part of me is leaning McVay too. If everything with Stafford works out, part of me is thinking McVay. Let me think about my 13 a little more. Do you have your top 2 at least before I get to my third?
I got my top 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, Belichick.
Yeah.
Because he has that opportunity to create.
Yep.
The reason why he would never win it while Brady was there was because it was expected. It was Brady. It was Belichick. Now,
no, you're right.
You come off of the craziest year. You make a switch at quarterback for the rookie, the guy who played for the guy that we all say is like you, Nick Saban, your college version. And you take his quarterback as a rookie and don't let you win the division with Buffalo having all the hype around them, that just adds to it. And that's why for me, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely see Belichick having one of those years. Like this year for Belichick is how I viewed the Duck and Mason year for Coach T. I thought those were both like, this would be Belichick's best opportunity to win it right now. And I thought that was Coach T's best opportunity to win it because it was the first time we saw him without Ben.
Yeah.
And now we got the clear cut. No, this isn't because of Ben being out here. It's because of you, because I can easily make a case that why shouldn't he have won it in 15, 16, 17 when we were winning off all these games? The reason was, though, because they were going to throw it on Ben and the Killer Bees.
The 13-3 year. I mean, that was a hell of a season.
But we knew the hype was it was the Killer Bees. That was around the same time where we had your cheerleading coach comment about my man Coach T. So as long as Ben is out there, I just feel like he's always going to have that held against him.
What might help him though is the whole Russell Wilson thing with the MVP and the no votes. Just if we're 13-4, we're 13-3 going into the last game, people are making that. Why hasn't Tomlin got Coach of the Year? Done a hell of a job with the Steelers. Everyone was shitting on him.
I agree. I just feel.
But I get what you're saying.
They always do that. Like we used to be so frustrated because we're like, yo, we are busting our tails and we are legit. Like we got these wins. Like, and we're seeing these teams out here. This dude. 10 wins over here. You talking about him for Coach of the Year? Like, what are we doing here? But I feel like Coach T is always going to have that wow 7 is here right now. So the next guy that I did have on my list though after Belichick was McDermott. The reason I had Sean McDermott because this is their time. If he can do that again, what he did last year, they will give him that award. In terms of them being a 12-13 win team, that will get him that award up there, man, just because of the hype surrounding him. And then for him to come back and do it again, take them back to the playoffs again, I could definitely see that happening, man.
I'm going to give you 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 2.
And then I'll do my last one. Yep.
This would be 4 for me. I guess you could throw one of them in an honorable mention. But no.
My 4th one.
These are just 2 to watch out for that have like the storylines that make sense. I think your Belichick one's perfect. I want to throw like 5 or 6 guys.
Thing. I hate it, bro. But
New Orleans Saints, Sean Payton. Oh, I mean, that goes right hand in hand with the Belichick scenario.
And he low-key has the better vibe because he got Jameis, I mean, at least is proven-ish at the NFL level.
Yeah, they make the playoffs.
100%. They don't
even have to win the division. They just have to have a good record.
Because they're not expecting
to win the
division. Because you got Brady down there. Just get into the playoffs. Yep, 100%, bro.
The other one, Washington. Rivera, they make the playoffs with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
First time for Fitzy in the postseason. The scandals, the name changes, all within 2 years, they turn the franchise around. Oh,
I think that those are 2 good like storylines.
That's a good one. Oh man, the Sean Payton one I love. Sean Payton absolutely loved that one. That's my Belichick one right there. I love that Sean Payton. That's a heck of a call right there, man. And then my last one was I think your first one, McVay.
Yeah. Whenever I just threw it out there,
Sean McVay was my third one because similar concept. The knock was it Jared Goff? So now with Stafford coming in and we get a chance to see, he's going Stafford and McVay, it's going to pair really well offensively. That's what the people want. That's going to sell. And they're going to get that. Oh, I tell you, that's boy genius right there, man. The offensive guru. And look at
he got Stafford. The guy that he wanted.
Now they're just unstoppable. And they're going to sell us that all season long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got 4. I got 4, I guess.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I feel like
I would throw Belichick in mine too. I honestly have 5.
As bad as I want Coach T to win it, man, I just know like I've seen that too many occasions, and it pisses me off. But I feel like it's gonna have to be whenever Ben retires, not leave, because leave is like if he was.
Yeah, he might have to wait for that award.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to wait a little bit. But whenever Ben does leave, then whoever that next guy that comes in, that's the year for Coach T again. Like, man, if they would have just won 9 games and made the playoffs that year, it was that 19 season, dude. He would have won it. He would have had the award. But you can't finish the way that they finished, man, on that down spin like that and go 8-8, man. Yeah,
because they gave it to Harbaugh that year, right? That was 2019. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because he already won one. Yeah, that would have been a good reason to give Tomlin one, I think, if we would have made the playoffs.
Exactly.
We just couldn't beat the damn Jets on the road. Like, that's just terrible.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Couldn't beat the Jets on the road. We couldn't beat the backup Ravens. Remember that as well?
Yeah,
RG3 and them. Because we
needed someone else to lose, though.
But we wouldn't have known that until afterwards. While that game was going on, we had to win it.
That was an embarrassing performance.
Yeah, that was my issue, because I was like, we didn't. Now after the fact, it worked out anyways. But during that game, that was not the mentality.
Tennessee had to win.
Yeah, and they played after,
and they ended up winning.
Yeah, but we were supposed to have won that one, and that's what RG3. Was that Justice Hills running back that game?
Beats me. I have no clue.
Yeah, because I don't even think Ingram played that game.
No.
They had stars. They set everybody out. Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, bro. Oh, right.
And that was with Duck, man, because I was over Duck at that point. When Mason came in and actually showed something, and the Jets game got us back in, I was like, all right, maybe. And then Duck came back. Yeah, but Mason Juju, actually, you know what though? Juju, he dropped the pass to get us. It was either the tie or the win.
Why you keep doing that, man? That's your third Juju negative reference today, man. Come on, man.
I like Juju, though.
I was about to say, because I don't want you to cash his Marshall.
We like
him. Yeah.
He's just not a wide receiver one, though. That's where my standards are.
That's 4 shots you done took at that man today, man. We getting drunk over here on Juju shots. Come on, baby.
Sorry.
It's all love. At least you're honest. And more importantly, we got to talk about our friends over at DraftKings, because they are clearly the sponsor of this. And we know that they are, the top rated sportsbook and app. Not only are they safe, but they are secure. And more importantly, they are reliable. And that's what we love. But Deke, I tell you, every time we talk commercial, every time we talk about DraftKings, we only talk about them if we got a hookup for you, baby, which we do. If you use the promo code MOATS, all right? I know my first timers out there. Use that promo code MOATS. You'll receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. Now, Deke, we talked about how that works, right? If it's your first time, you put $500 in the pot. Guess what I'm going to do for that deposit bonus? I'm DraftKings. I'm going to put $500 in the pot with you. That's free money. And then after that, you use that. And then we talk about these, prop bets and future bets that we've already been listing out. You put that money to that. Now you make even more money, or at least have a chance to, right? Because you got to have a chance, Deke.
Yeah.
That's all we want. We don't want much. Just a chance to win a little money.
Yeah, football season makes it more fun.
It does make it more fun. I mean, you think college.
You got your takes. Put your money where your mouth is. That's all.
Thank you. Some might even call that a big Deke investment. That's what they might say. But either way, man, check them out. But I know that sometimes we have to talk about if you have a gambling problem. We're not going to tell you all that. What you should do is read this right here. Yeah. 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a gambling problem. That's who you should contact.